Oh yeah,
I know.
You did tell Huffle that we were going there, right? I don't think she was here
Yes.
for that.
I think I did text her this morning, making sure she remembered the session, and I said, we're going to the Feywild, and she's like, yes, I remember.
Ah. I always forget if she leaves early or not, like, or if she stayed the whole time. So I always want to make sure she remembers.
Enough for that, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not entirely sure. I don't know how much you remember from last week, Huffle. I know you left a little early. But...
She did leave early, because that's right, she missed Stalverk, like, obliterating some people.
Oh, that's right. She got that information.
She's not... To be fair, Huffle, she hasn't been found yet.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
That hasn't been a
thing. I haven't even entered the Feywild yet. Oh, God, this is going to be interesting.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, hi, guys. How y'all doing? You ready? You ready for fun?
Yeah,
ready for the fun and chaos and havoc I'm going to be creating?
Sure.
Cool. That's what I love to hear. Excitement.
Sure, we'll fight Vecna.
No, let's not. Please, no.
Anyways, welcome everybody back to more Shadows of Landar, and we are on... Oh, God, 75th of... God damn.
Mm-hmm.
I know, it's a while, my dude.
Don't remind me. Anyways, last time, the party had the fight with the Ashmaker. Learned some interesting things about him, like who he serves. One of them. Yeah, he served him, but you guys don't know fully yet if he... We'll see. We'll see what happens. Don't worry, it's fine. I have no plans on having him turn against you guys yet. I don't plan it yet. It might happen soon. It might not happen at all. It might happen a long ways from now. I haven't fully decided yet. It's all dependent. But they had a fight. They talked with him. He said he'd help them if they helped him with something. And thus Stalverk turned some people into a blender.
That spell is such bullshit. And that's just a ranger spell, man. That's not even like...
You butchered them. One guy got turned into cubes.
That's a fucking ranger spell. And most rangers use bows. Sadly, it does specify melee.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Stalverk, see, I was mentioning this in the Discord earlier, Huffle. Stalverk, 100% is all for fighting the god, and he's, like, excited and everything. The moment he, like, thinks of Lindell, he just dreads everything, and it's like, I don't want to fucking deal with her. Like, that, his priorities aren't exactly straight, I think.
I'm imagining, oh, sweet, we get to go to Feywild, fight a god. Oh, shit, do we have to go? Lindell's might be there. Fuck. Wait.
I don't want to deal with my ex. It's kind of like the thought process, I think.
Fine.
Huh, I'm concerned. Oh god, what button did I hit in order for it to be stuck in one camera?
I mean, sure.
What did I hit?
I think it's P, yeah.
Okay, thank god. I don't know what just... Wait.
You gotta hit it a couple... There's like 3 or 4 different ones. Till you get to the one you want.
Cool. Found it. Okay, I got it. I was so confused, like, wait, what did I do? Wait, oh god.
Yeah, that's the thing I always complain about when I hit things. Because for some reason, Tabletop thinks it's a good idea to have hotkeys for that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
You know.
At least make it like hit shift and then that key or something. You know what I mean? It's.
Very much so.
Ignore the random tapping as I'm currently drawing in the middle of session.
There! Okay. It's fine. I may or may not have fucked up my camera. It's fine. I don't need it. Not at the moment, anyways. It's fine. This is where I fully admit I fucked up my camera and I don't know how to actually fully fix it. It's fine. Never mind, I forgot how to fix it. I hit spacebar. How do I do it? Guys, I'm struggling today. It's fine. Welcome to the struggle session. But anyways, hi.
I didn't think to this.
It's fine. We've just run out of points as far as to use move as Pokemon, and we're struggling.
We have very different definitions there.
I know. It's fine. I'm the Pokemon nerd. What do you expect? Anyways, we left off last time after Stalverk went blender mode, went Vitamix mode. Then had them playing cards as we ended session and going. Everybody went to bed.
You got any fives?
They're playing Go Fish.
Fucking wish for that.
It was a king.
They're playing Go Fish.
Yeah, we were playing Go Fish all night. Apparently, this is our lives.
Yep.
I'm sure at some point we started playing blackjack or some shit.
Oh yeah, I'm sure we
Yeah.
switched up games.
Gin Rummy. Old Maid.
I don't know how to play
Psycho Catch
Old Maid.
12.
I know how to play Rummy, and well, Canasta is actually what I play.
There you go.
Fair.
The only game I
Been a
actually
while
know
since I
like
played
that
Rummy.
is blackjack.
Fair.
At least for the most part. When aces start equaling 11 somehow, I have no idea how the fuck that works.
Anyways.
Anyways. I need you both to make me perception checks.
God, I gotta move my keyboard!
Yes, you do. Hi, this is D&D. Dice rolls are a part of it, man.
I know. I know. Well, I guess I could. I do have my desk cleared off. I could move the dice tray over here and then just put my keyboard back there. Is your thing. Your kitty cat is asleep, sir. You don't get the advantage, but you still rolled well.
Hey, that's good.
24.
24.
I am currently rolling that, which is a number, which is what the fuck's my modifier?
That's the best question ever.
I have to lean up to read. Oh, that's gonna be a 14.
14? Okay. 14, unfortunately, not much out of the ordinary. Now, this is mostly sound-based, I will admit that. Stalverk, on the other hand.
Huh?
You hear a weird distortion type sound. It's not nearby you guys enough to see it.
Mm-hmm. Is it a sound that would become concerning?
It
Would it
How
be
to
something
describe
that he would like just think it's something random? Or is it like a concerning where he pointed out to David?
it might be concerning where you point out to David.
The fuck was that?
The fuck was what?
You didn't hear that noise?
No, I've been fighting these fucking cards. How the fuck do you shuffle this shit?
He will carefully try not to wake up and all, and maybe just, like, peek out, if he can. Oh, Jesus. Don't.
I will say,
Okay.
Yes.
it's not outside. I will say it's not outside.
Oh?
You do hear it again, however, and the direction is an interesting one.
Hmm?
The direction is over this direction. You see Huffle over there asleep still. She's breathing.
I love how you had to specify that.
Concerned, Jay.
Yeah, his attempt to not wake up. No, I'm not gonna make him roll, but he will still. He will go check it out, I guess. Because now he's
Earlier,
confused.
like a couple years ago, you guys had traversed the Feywild. Well, they had to go retrieve you.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
My God, Stalverk is the damsel in distress 90% of the time.
yep.
Fuck.
You remember the way the forest was wilted then?
Uh-huh.
Sitting on top of Huffle's bag is a wilted flower.
What?
Reminding you exactly of that spot in the Feywild you all were.
Huh. Where that gray wilted place?
You talk the place in the living grass,
Yep.
crazy lady?
Yep.
Vaguely. God, where the fuck did my accent go with this? Oh, that was my accent. Sorry, continue?
Yeah,
It's a
well,
quite enough to write.
that's a, well, this flower seems to look like that now.
Oh, it seems like you have an admirer or something.
I'd love to see your definition of an admirer with a wilted flower.
Did you pick up the flower, or is it still sitting there?
I was gonna say that he's gonna pick it up, and now I don't know if I want him to after you asked that.
Oh no! There's another thing. If you, it's not bad.
I mean,
I just
he's
wanna
probably
pick
gonna
it up
pick.
because- Okay.
I had intended for him to eventually, yeah, because he might want to bring it
That's
over
fine.
to David.
Fair. So as you go to pick it up, and you feel a piece of paper underneath it. Yeah, boom! Everything explodes. You all die. Reroll me new characters.
Pull out the paper and read it.
You open it. It's just a simple message on it. Come and find me.
Alright, we're being teased and challenged.
Right.
I know we're coming.
Fun times.
Worry about it in the morning. So where were we?
Oh, you got any sevens?
Nah.
Well,
Just, these two are the worst to be up all night.
Yeah, they are.
It's true.
that's the 3 more calls. We're switching to something else.
Fine.
That's interesting.
It's too
Out of character, I'm highly upset. I'm missing my 2 and my ace from hearts from this deck. Interesting.
interesting.
I'm not sure why actually. Oh well, back in the box you go. Anyway.
Just...
You know, as you guys get back to playing cards and everything, the night ends. The rest of you get a long rest. All of you guys get a long rest as well because
Come on.
you're playing cards.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
I'm back. It's fine.
Hi.
Or maybe I don't know.
Hello.
Okay. Yep. I'm back. Things have calmed down, sort of. Why does it do this every time?
I will say you're awakened to a crashing noise in the kitchen area.
Everything all right?
I may or may not have stacked some pots poorly.
Good job.
Reminder, everyone will have, because of a long rest, everyone gets one of those treats again.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Fuzzy's just gonna be on the floor, like about eye level with Letari, just staring at her.
The pots probably barely woke her up, only because, like, she deals with guns all day, with noises,
Yeah.
or not auto wake up from her.
One.
Why is the owl staring at me?
Good
When
question. No.
doesn't he stare at you? Or anyone?
I'm also gonna pick up the owl by just palming the top of its head.
Okay. Fuzzy has been palmed like a basketball.
You are creepy.
I've been saying this, nobody ever freaking listens.
He's
Oh, I
so
listen. I'm
cute.
weirdly okay with it. He very much is.
The pauses him on the shoulder that is David.
That was a way to describe that.
It was
Yeah,
because I did not think of a way to English.
No, that's fair.
Now, I imagine two things, two possibilities here, David.
Hmm.
After he places Fuzzy on your shoulder, either Fuzzy turns and looks at Null, or does a 180 and with its head and turns and still continues to stare at Letari.
I feel like the second is the creepiest.
Yeah, this is fair.
Fair enough. Okay. So that's what happens. Letari, as David
It fits my head canon.
Fair, as Null sits Fuzzy facing the opposite direction on David's shoulder, you just see Fuzzy's head turn 180 degrees and just stare at you.
Oh hey, we got a message last night.
Oh,
I already hate it.
Yeah, I'm sure it's fine. So he kind of like probably just because he can pulls out the flower, like crumbles it, and then pulls out the note. So they know we're coming, and they've challenged us to find them.
But we have to find we're going to find a plant and get out, right? Like that's why we're going. We're not
No.
staying to deal with the dragon.
No. We're going to deal with other things. Because do we want them to find Linda? I don't want them to find there. So we're dealing with this now. No.
Fair point. I still don't like it. As she's saying this, as she's like curling around a little bit more and wrapping arms around David, like not wanting to get up.
This is fair.
I would rather not find her and burn her alive again. Especially if she gets brought back by the, the god of undead.
Huffle, do me a favor, roll me a history check. Not gonna say why yet, though.
I'm afraid.
Jesus.
Cool.
Bless.
You recognize the handwriting.
Oh, that's always a good sign.
Yeah.
It's an odd handwriting that you are questioning why you recognize it. And why this person is the one that left the note. That's your father's handwriting.
Oh dear. As we wait for her response to point that out. Okay, well. do you let us know this information, madam? Oh, okay. To be fair, he originally didn't know where she was, so I guess it wouldn't be a surprise if he went looking for her.
You know?
Hold up.
You mean the very terrible elf guy?
You mean the dick that we
Goose
ran into? Yeah. Oh, and I met him.
Well, do me another favor, by the way, Stalverk. Now that it's morning and there's actually light, even though you can see because of dark vision, it's more in tones of gray and everything is what dark vision is.
Yeah. What am I supposed to be
go ahead
looking at?
I'm not even gonna make you roll a perception check looking at this note again. I see some red stains on it.
What did the note say? Come find us?
Come
Or
find me. Yeah. It's also got some blood spots on it. I'm sure that's fine, right? I wish he didn't smell it.
Or if you want to smell it, and
No.
say you smelled it.
No, I'm saying because he's a vampire.
Fair. You know, yeah, that's true. You would have smelled that it was blood.
Yeah. I'm sure that's fine. I'm sure there's no reason we should be wondering why there's blood on there and whose it is, if it's his or not. Right?
Honestly, at this point, I just don't even care. It's all going downhill already. We haven't even left.
Isn't that always
Which
what it
is
is for us?
Yes,
Yes.
it's been one fucking downhill slope. And it's hard to do in heels.
But you look good doing it.
Not good doing anything.
Actually, roll me a medicine check, Stalverk.
Oh dear.
Stalverk rolling a medicine check?
Because I just realized something.
Do you doubt his... Yeah, okay, he only got a 13 anyways, but...
That's high enough.
I'm just saying, Stalverk rolling a medicine check is
Even
not an
though-
awesome thing.
Even though you weren't a vampire when you encountered this man, there's still an aura about him that translates to a scent that matches the scent of his blood. This is his blood.
Imagine he like actually does sniff it or something.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's definitely his.
That's
Good.
always a good sign.
Let's go find people. And trigger whatever trap we're gonna be triggering.
Hmm.
Do we care enough to find? Why do we want to find him?
I don't want to find anybody. I want to find the plant and move on.
We gotta find
Well,
multiples
you
of
know,
this plant.
there are kind of two people there we might need to find though.
Yeah, that's the point. Is we still have
Sure.
to, whether you want to or not.
Would probably be a
I'd
good idea to
go
at least
home.
locate and bring Raven back with us if we can.
That's fair. We can go home later and take the kids on a vacation or something. No. So let's go.
Maybe a beach.
Ooh.
I'll just dump this. No, like I need a vacation.
Or no.
All Noel wanted to do was be a really good chef, and now he's in this. He doesn't even know why. He's not a hero. He doesn't know why, but he is.
He fell in love with Stalverk, and that's where it went downhill very quickly.
You know.
Fair enough. Then we avoid him. If we can.
Oh, unfortunately, for some reason, they want us to find him, and I feel like we're not going to be given much of a choice.
Okay,
Oh, fine.
so list of things to do when we go to the
Right.
Feywild. Find the plant, or at least 2 things of the plant, maybe more.
Yep.
Find Raven.
Locate Raven. Anything else, because I don't feel like the Feywild is going to be a
Avoid a
return trip.
dragon.
for us. Avoiding the dragon would be great. That would
Aww.
be fantastic. No,
No.
Stalverk, no.
I swear, I will get a spray bottle and I will holy water it and I will spritz you.
No. That'll hurt like a motherfucker. Don't do that.
God, yeah, it would.
Honey, I love you. Please, don't treat me like a cat.
But stop being so curious.
You know, you had to say curious because now my brain's thinking something.
Oh no.
What is your brain thinking?
How do you think Lily would react to Stalverk?
Alright, wait, right, the fairy person's there, huh?
Goodness.
Mm.
Look, if he really wants to find us or get to us or anything like that, he's gonna have to go through many, 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 many layers of nonsense. Plus the fact that we've officially just gone to hell and back, so I think our give a crap about anybody from Singorn in any kind of role went far out the window years ago.
Yeah, I mean, I'm alright. Like I said, Huffle, this is his blood, so I don't know if that's a good sign or a bad sign.
Might
I guess
mean he's in danger.
It could have, you know, could have been forced to write it.
True, and if he's in danger, that's not exactly good for us in the long run, anyways.
then that's his problem, not ours. How is
Well,
that not good for us?
Question, though, if they know us well enough to not care, why would they think we would want to go help? There's gotta be a reason behind this. Other than we tend to help everybody as much as possible.
There are certain people on lists we no longer help.
Eh.
What kind kind of leverage would he possibly have? If he had leverage, he would have just said so. He said, "Come find me." Left a flower.
And is
I feel like
apparently
that's
bleeding, if I heard that right.
Yeah, he.
So if he had leverage, he would have said very directly what leverage he had.
I just have a strange suspicion that someone else is behind this.
Oh, probably.
Oh, probably.
Well, what? I don't know. What was the flower, Jay?
It was. Give me 1 second, because I actually had thought about it. So I'm gonna grab an image real quick to make sure I get the correct type of flower.
Oh, we can't show her, so we're gonna have to
Yeah,
describe.
I
it to
know.
her
I
anyways.
yeah. But it also gives me an easier way to describe it.
Why do I get the feeling this is? Oh, why do I get this horrible feeling he's got Raven? I don't know. I just that possibility.
Don't put that in either. Let's not even consider that
You know
as
what?
an option because
It's
Yeah,
easy enough for
Raven
you.
killed him.
Huh?
Stalverk, it's easy enough for you to know what type of flower it is. It's a tulip.
It's a
It's
tulip.
a gray, wilted tulip.
Yeah.
Or it was before you crumbled it up.
Yeah. It is a gray wilted tulip. Met him. From that area. Not sure what that means. Does that mean anything to you? Because it was on your bag, Huffle.
I will say, out of game real quick, I was originally going to do a lily because they are synonymous with death.
Yeah, that's why I made her the accident prone one.
Yeah, I know, right? But I was like, oh, might read too much into that. Oh god, I don't want them to read too much into that. Oh god.
I mean, to be fair, that would have been his assumption, is that maybe he's got, like, they've got Raven or something.
Fair.
That is his assumption, I'll be honest with you. It's kind of the only
Fair.
leverage he can think of, unless somehow her dad got a hold of other people or
I
something.
would say there is no connection to tulips. It's just a flower.
But it's definitely flower from the last time we saw Lindell.
I don't necessarily know if tulips grow in the Feywild, to be honest with you. I think that's just a general flower of it died. It might, but...
No, they don't grow in the Feywild.
Cool. That's still concerning.
But they can be transplanted there.
So... Are we, gonna head out, or are we just gonna keep discussing the what-ifs?
No, I'm good to go.
Fine.
Sooner we get this shite done with, the quicker it's, well, done with.
Yep. Yep.
I've got a way back, so that's useful.
Alrighty. Hey! Kitchen.
Yeah.
Let's go.
As he's walking out,
Mm.
is it time to go?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say it's gonna get old after talking that droning voice.
Well, I mean, I don't know.
This is the voice I gave it to him.
We're just kind of going to the Feywild. I don't know if we have an exact location to give him.
Yeah. we're gonna worry about your dad thing, terrible elf guy, later, if that becomes an issue. Which I'm sure
Letari, you
What?
know better than to say later, because later always comes sooner.
Look, okay. I already
Yeah,
don't
we'll
wanna
deal
be
with
going-
your cat thing later.
As he walks farther into the room, you see him look into the corner. You corner man, watch my house.
You corner man, watch my house. That's the best way of describing it.
He doesn't know. He just knows
know.
he's a wizard. He doesn't know
What?
him.
I just like how you called him corner man.
He's in the corner. He's a man in
Yeah.
the corner. It's like Roland being bush hobo.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck now.
I assume so.
You do.
Please.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
We all heard that disappeared. Hi.
Hello.
Hi there.
Hi.
Everything was very and it's still spiking, so I apologize.
Fine. I feel your frustration.
It's just more like there's nothing I can do, really, because it's just fluctuation, and it happens every time. This happens every week.
That's
And
a
I-
good question, Huffle. Why are we answering this after you asked that question?
That's
I
why
very
your odds are evens. I'll make
Why
you
am I
choose.
the one? Why me? I've already caused enough pain and suffering for 1 week, thank you!
Okay, that's fine. Fox odds are evens.
Evens. Sure.
I figured we'd eventually pick that.
It's an odd question. Let's even it out.
Of course, everything stabilizes as the pun.
What
See
you're
the
saying is we
puns.
just gotta keep saying puns every so often. Keep
Yeah.
you stabilized.
Apparently.
No. No, no.
Don't worry, I got this, guys.
Oh no, that's not. What does that mean?
So
What
what
does
you're
that mean?
so what you're saying? Your net punishes you when there's no puns to stabilize it.
No.
It
That's-
punishes.
No, get out.
Exactly.
Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. All of you
fucked
to the
about it.
fort.
Drag hasn't even said anything.
Yeah, poor drag.
He's going to. He's just trying to think of one right
I know,
now.
I hear him humming over there. I'm waiting for one that's gonna hurt all of us very quickly.
Remember, Aspire, these are my stables, points to the horses. These are my... And these, points to the glitching, exploding horses, are the unstables.
Get out.
So, Huffle.
He's in another plane, isn't he?
Potentially.
You attempt to scry on him. And there's no connection.
Yeah, scrying only works if they're on your plane.
Yep.
Good.
They're on your plane or they're alive. And you don't know which is the correct answer here.
This is fine. Letari's getting her stuff and just.
Stalverk there, though.
Alright, everyone gather around.
Okay, but if we start singing the campfire songs, I'm gonna be consent.
CMPFI.
Only if you want to. But I prefer not to.
Well, that's
It wasn't the
unfortunate.
warmest place the last time I was there.
I'm gonna point at Huffle and go, I'm hoping it's the first one, not
Well,
the second one.
to be fair, We're going to the Feywild, and we were given a wilted grey flower that represented the place we left Landar. I'm gonna vote that he probably is on the Feywild.
I'll second that.
Everyone gather around so we can transport.
Alright. What?
Move, David. Get closer to that person.
I was fighting to squares.
That's fair.
This angle.
You're on 5 of them. Get over here.
As you
I must be on 5 at all times.
gather around him, he reaches out his arms and you all grab hold of him or his robes because you do have to be touching the plane ship apparently.
Yeah, you do.
So,
They have one connection, essentially.
he's holding this tuning fork in his hand, and there is a flash of green energy as you feel the wind sucked out of your bodies. And your stomachs begin to twirl a bit. And you blink, and you're in a familiar, weirdly colored trees, grass, sky. You're in the Feywild.
Fucking hell, I hate teleportation.
I'm going to immediately look down and make sure the grass is not trying to grab my feet.
Oh, you had to say something.
So, Letari, as you look down at the grass,
Yeah.
make me a perception check.
Lovely.
If you didn't say anything, you knew it probably wasn't gonna happen, right?
Look. It's something she would do. The last time she was here, the grass tried to grab her.
You know?
6.
6? Okay, you don't see anything.
Yeah.
Grass isn't
Yeah.
trying to grab you.
Neat.
I was just gonna look around for anything, to be fair, because she's now on edge.
Fair.
Don't let anybody who wants to look around and get a lay of the land,
Fuck.
you know, see if anything's around. Go ahead and roll perception.
Alrighty.
Can I roll for my mouse, at least? Because Latari's too busy with the grass.
Sure. You have your mouse look around.
I'm gonna let the cat in while
Stalverk.
everybody...
That's fine. I'll let you know when you get back.
Okay. I'll put that. Just put
Oh
my...
right, that is a bit. Okay, that's it.
Ugh. Come on. Hi, Moxie.
Okay.
Hi.
So, real quick, could you roll advantage because of Myers?
Yes.
Cool. I need you to re-roll. Roll a second one for him, but still roll yours with advantage. Because there's another reason you'd be rolling with advantage.
Wait, reroll Stalverks too?
Actually... Nah, that's good.
Jesus, cat. Hold up, I gotta look up his little thing.
That's fine.
I don't use his sheet enough, so I don't usually have it open.
Fair.
Jesus. 22.
Me too? Okay. As you're all looking around, we'll start with David. You're looking around, and you guys haven't been to this part of the Feywild. So, while the trees and, you know, the vegetation and stuff look similar, you're not too familiar with what could be out of place in this area. Huffle, close to the same thing. You notice, you know,
Jesus.
it's dimly lit. I wouldn't say dimly. The lighting looks like it could be a bright dawn. We get to Letari. Well, no, sorry. It's 2.0. Its head is just turning and just looking everywhere. Nothing out of the ordinary. Now here's where it gets interesting. Myers flies up a bit. This is more of an aerial search slightly for you guys. As he flies around, I'm going to wait to give his Null and Stalverk.
Yes.
What you guys see at the same time. Stalverk because you smelled it where you saw it. Around the area Letari had been looking at the grass. You see a small puddle of blood. And both of you see this.
He's probably just gonna walk over, up to where Letari is, and just look at it.
Don't step over there.
What's the matter?
Blood.
What?
Man, you are blind.
I was trying to make sure the grass wasn't trying to grab me like last time.
Yeah, you know.
Oh, right. I need to do something.
Yeah, we're all kind of together still for some reason.
It's, he'll take a couple steps away and just be here around.
I'm just gonna assume it's somewhere around there. I'm just examining it or something.
Just gonna carefully tiptoe away.
Here we go. That meteor.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, it.
It's saving. So, as you're leaning down to examine it, you do have, Myers does, you hear a sound from Myers as he then flies down and lands on your shoulder. But you lean down to examine it, and it's the same smell as the blood that was on the note.
Oh, this is blood.
Okay.
A decent bed to be missing.
Oh, just a bit.
You know, I'm sure he's fine.
So later is now added to the pile of Jinx words that we are not allowed to use anymore. Okay.
That was already a thing, I thought.
Go on a vacation later. Sorry.
As you guys are discussing this, Myers begins tugging at the collar of your shirt, Stalverk.
What's up, cat?
And you turn in the direction, and Myers is staring off in a direction into the forest of trees.
Myers seems to want us to go that way. Is that what we're doing?
Well, either your cat has good intuition, or it saw something over there, because that's the direction we need to go.
Probably the latter, so keep on alert.
Okay, has gun in hand.
Alright.
Noel just doesn't have anything in hand. He's just like, here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go.
You will start heading that way.
Alright. So, you guys begin to move. And
We're moving slightly.
He will step to the front as far as near Stalverk that way, because he does have like another notebook out in front of him. like trying to figure out what to look for as far as this plant that you guys are going to find.
Hmm.
You guys travel for about half an hour. What's everybody's passive perceptions? I believe Null has one of the highest.
I have 18.
We were told to be alert.
Fair.
And all is my head on swivel.
Well, fuck. Hey, you know what? All of you would hear this anyways, because they would want you to hear it.
Even at 11, I am afraid.
They would want you to hear it. It's fine. See, you hear... Well, no, you don't see. You hear an echoing feminine giggle.
Please
And it
don't
just
tell me
disappears off into the forest.
Does it sound familiar?
Uh-huh.
Is it somebody that will make Stalverk immediately want to, like, start to turn around and say, nope?
Uh-huh.
He's gonna stop? And you do see him actually turn to try to leave. Like, nope, nope, nope.
Oh.
We have to.
I have unbridled rage I need to get out of me.
Oh, no.
You know?
Fine.
Right. You guys continue to move ahead. You every so often you hear. You guys never got his actual name. I will say that, but you see Ashmaker mumble. You hear him mumbling under his breath every so often before he, like, without warning, just turns and goes down a separate path.
Where is he?
We're looking for the flower, remember?
Yeah.
Follow
He's
the
looking
leader.
into this book, and I will say, Huffle, there was no general direction. It was kind of echoing through the forest.
So just the entire forest then.
Yep.
Cool.
It just fades to nothing. But yeah, he has his face looking in this book, and you just see him just turn and go down a separate pathway. And I'm assuming you guys turn and follow.
Yep. Oh, I was just following.
Walk for a little bit longer. Before he stops, looks to the left, looks to the right, looks up the tree slightly. Huh. This is interesting.
Hmm.
I'm afraid.
Well, either my notes of what was around the flower are wrong, or they've moved.
They can do that.
It's a Feywild.
Alright. Nothing makes sense here.
Sadly, no. It makes less sense of why that bird is still staring at me. It just points at Fuzzy.
Oh no, that always is a thing. We
Who,
just...
by the way, is not staring at him.
The bird's not staring at you?
What's it staring at?
It's not even staring in his direction. It's just staring. Its eyes are flipping between all of you. Just, I guess, keeping mental track of you. You could say.
Yeah, okay,
Maybe.
little buddy.
Was he okay?
Are you sure he's not staring at me? I feel a cold glare in my direction.
No, he's looking like between all of us.
And trust me, cold glares don't come from Fuzzy. And she'll take out some birdseed and offer it to Fuzzy?
That's probably something else watching.
Letari, cold glares don't come from Fuzzy. Have you seen the looks that he gives me sometimes?
You threaten him.
Pretty sure that bird wants me dead some days.
I'm
Yeah.
sure that's his own special brand of affection.
Sure.
Am I the only one that's worried about the staring glare in his back?
Oh yeah, no,
Mm.
I feel
In the
that's
giggle
mildly
forest?
He just kind of turns and points into, like, towards you, David, but, like, over your shoulder and past Letari as well. It was coming from that direction. Which, the way he's pointing over your shoulder, David, would have been exactly where Fuzzy was sitting. But he's still pointing in that direction, saying it's still staring at him from that direction.
Yeah, no, it's gonna look in that direction.
Yeah, do we see anything?
No?
Hello?
Alright.
That seems about right.
Are an interesting bunch of people.
You have no idea.
What? I like being spied on.
I'm done with the nonsense, honestly. But I'm
Well.
afraid it's probably gonna be more nonsense.
Well, and
Huffle.
talking, you see little flowers like start blooming in the side of the tree and then vanish. Like that's behind him. Just-
Ooh. Flowers.
Where? Oh, those aren't the flowers. Maybe the forest is telling us to follow it. And you see it just the same flowers just begin to like bloom down a pathway.
Well, you know, not the weirdest thing
Like
we've
come with
done.
GPS.
The fuck is
Follow
GPS?
the flower.
A thing
What?
I'm working on,
Not in
don't worry
character.
about it.
Alright, let's follow the quest marker.
That's unintentional, but you're right. It's a quest marker.
Oh my god.
When the hell did we jump into an RPG, guys?
Null can, I believe, you can get a spell called Find the Path.
Yeah.
Basically, it's just a quest marker.
Alright, so you see, what we happen to have is one of us happen to have in our possession a very special stick. Completely useless otherwise. However, if you use it just right, you can clip through this boulder and use this boulder to send yourself flinging across the country.
God damn it.
And that, my friends, in D&D is what you call 120 d6 damage.
Just fear the power of Bethesda.
Basically.
Bethesda in D&D, guys, is what you call instant death by whirlwind sprinting off of a mountain.
Yeah.
This is the part where we like
Hey.
run into a tree that are right angled to like clip through the ground.
Yes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways,
So we're following the path
There
now.
we find the merchant
Yeah.
ship.
you guys begin following him down
Okay.
it. Yes.
As we're starting down the quest marker path thing, can Letari cast see invisibility?
Sure.
I mean,
Sure
good
you
news, it's
can.
not close enough for me to see anything. At least to him.
Yeah. Just wanting another look around as we're walking.
Yeah, sure,
Yeah.
sure.
You're not gonna like what you see.
I'm not.
Roll a perception check.
I should not. That is not a thing I should do.
You're the
but
one that
I'm-
wanted to see invisibility, madam.
I know, because it's a thing. I just, perception's not my strong suit, unfortunately.
You could cast that on other people, I believe.
No,
Okay,
it's self
well,
only.
apparently, the see
Tried.
invisibility helped because that's a natural 20, so that's 21.
Cool,
Oh, good.
cool. As you guys see invisibility, you at first think you
As we're walking. by the
Yeah.
way.
As you guys are walking and you cast the invisibility, which direction are you looking? Are you just looking all around you?
Yeah, she's just keeping an eye because of the areas she's in and everything like that, and especially considering where Fuzzy is, she's trying to see where in the area near Fuzzy or behind her or anything like that, especially considering this guy feels being stared at from behind her where Fuzzy was.
I wish to
Past
ask
Fuzzy.
player something real quick.
Oh.
What was the range of your passive magical sense, Stalverk?
15 feet.
Cool. That makes us better, because they are more than 15 feet away from you.
Yeah.
Letari, as you're walking, you cast the invisibility, and you look around. You see a familiar face following behind you.
By familiar, do you mean punchable?
See, you say that.
Or shootable, or what? What kind of familiar face are we talking?
You see Lindell.
Uh-huh.
Except white eyes, expressionless face, slice along the side of the neck. Just walking. And you see a huge grin come across her face as she realizes you see her. And then puts her finger to her mouth. And in your mind you hear, shh, and she vanishes.
Guys?
Hmm.
We're being followed!
No shit, I think we got that from the,
Yeah.
No. She's doing the spin thing now.
What?
You don't see anybody else. You don't see her anymore. She's gone.
Mhm. I think Lindell's ghost is playing with us.
Oh, that's unfortunate for her.
Huh. I don't know. Can a ghost harm us?
Depends. Really, really, really depends.
Hmm.
I don't. She was following right back there. She's pointing in the general area where Lindell was. So that might be why.
There.
Yeah. Which might be why our friend was feeling like he was being stared at.
As a fun fact, out of game, she rolled a 3 on the die for stealth. You beat herself by 1.
Okay.
Well, I mean, what exactly do you want us to do? We can't see her.
Oh, just telling you guys what I saw because, and I heard, she told me to shush.
Oh, so you might be, in trouble for spilling beans, huh? Especially out loud. When we have these seals of coin.
May I point out any time that I keep things to myself or anything of this nature that...
This isn't keeping things to yourself, though.
Point. Sending.
All of you hear the same echoing giggle as before, except for one of you.
Oh, crap.
The one that doesn't is Letari.
I'm afraid for my life.
Snitches get stitches.
I want to
And you hear sound of a neck cracking in your head.
Just shudder.
Good job, Letari. You made a friend.
Wait, Letari was the one person that didn't hear that?
She didn't hear the echoing giggles. She heard the other thing. None of you heard the other thing.
Oh, okay.
So you guys might have been right. Look, I am making progress, just not that much progress.
You know... Well, your girlfriend's dead. Sorry, bud.
I am very much still alive. It's fine.
For now.
Are you still following?
I feel like Stalverk's
yeah.
been walking backwards.
Yeah.
Facing
Yeah,
Letari.
Very fair.
I don't think we've stopped. Letari's just been walking, and then when she did the circle thing, she just turned in place while she was walking.
It's like, wait,
Yeah.
wait. What's going on? Wait, why?
Hey,
Sound.
we're not fond of the games, young lady.
No response.
I'm just going to be ready for the absolute worst.
Well, you better keep that that spell up.
Yeah. It lasts an hour.
Good. Good. You might want to stay near me just in case.
I'm just gonna.
Both those there, Huffle. It's one or the other.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
At least we won't be surprised if it's a trap.
Do me a favor, actually, Huffle. Or history check.
Oh no. Good.
No, at this point, it is going to have the Sun Sword ignited.
Fair.
You have it ignited. As you ignite it, though, you do see some of the flowers that are like near some of the trees on the side of the path shrink back.
Sudden bright light.
26. This isn't the season Singorn is in the Feywild.
I'm sure that's fine.
The city isn't here this time of year.
I see no issue with that.
None.
As you continue walking, you finally come to a clearing, and you hear
Possible.
that before you get to the clearing. As you get to the clearing, however, you do see this large purple flower in the middle of the clearing.
Alright, that's trap.
It looks like a giant orchid. Oh, hey. That's it.
That's a trap.
That's the
No,
thing
that's a
you're looking
flower.
for? That thing is much bigger than I thought it was, and we had to find two?
We just need a piece of it.
Oh, okay.
Thankfully, we just need a petal from it.
It's yeah, because that makes it so much easier. He's like looking at the big old petals.
Yeah, and they're big petals. Not only that, they're about like 3 inches thick.
Oh no!
Those who have heard of or seen the movie Anaconda, the Hunt for the Blood Orchid,
No.
think that thick of a flower.
No, we're gonna have our work cut out for us pulling one of those off.
Just as he's beginning to walk towards it, just be careful, and you begin pulling the petals off of it.
Hmm?
They frighten easily, and they will give off a foul odor and possibly poison spray.
I
Oh.
can't be affected by poison, so.
Well, good. Come with me, because I can't either.
I have some stuff. I think. No, I don't have that today. Crap, how did I not pack that?
Yeah, he's immune to poison because vampire.
Mm-hmm.
I have protection from poison. Did I take that? No!
This is fun.
I am helping pull petals off, I guess.
Make me strength checks. Those who are helping.
Sweet. I don't know if anyone else is gonna come over because of the poison risk.
I mean, I would, but I also have almost nothing in strength, so...
I'm guarding Letari.
It's not
Also fair.
the greatest. It's only a 12.
Well, it begins to rip. But you do get it. You do catch a snag as far as you go to pull it off. It feels like it's hung up, like it's not separating at the point it needs to. All right, be gentle. Let's see. And you see him kind of lean down. He takes a dagger and just kind of cuts slightly in an area. All right, pull again. Go ahead and make another strength check.
Motherfucker. Not 20. 23.
Hey, you finish pulling that part off easily. Alright, right, and out of the pocket you see a folded up bag, and he opens it up, and as soon as he opens it, you see how wide it opens. It opens about 2 feet wide at the opening. There's drawstrings on it, and you feel a blast of cold air come out of it.
Ah, nice. Are you gonna grab a second one, or we only need the one?
You can grab a second one just in case, see if we can't figure out a way to produce things to give out to be recreated.
Yeah, give it to our friend. All else. Whenever he comes back.
True.
Hey.
5?
Oh, no, I'm rolling it. Sorry.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait, 5? What?
No. I mean, he can get that low. He only has a +3, to be fair.
Fair.
It's just a general strength check, so...
So, yeah.
12.
Well...
Sorry, 11. Miscounted.
11, okay. Same thing as last time. You begin to pull it, and it getting snags in that same area.
Motherfucker.
That's a very strange part for it to snag. Damn, y'all lucky. He leans down and cuts again. Go ahead and make the other strength check as far as...
It's only a 14.
That's enough to finish pulling it as far as separating it.
You guys are watching this and probably thinking, how hard can it be to pull flower petals? Apparently really hard!
They're 3 inches thick. And the size of probably Null.
Yeah. And he opens up again as far as so you can throw it in there again. Alright. Alright, seems you're all on edge. Was there something else we needed to find while we're here?
We're looking for a friend.
Any sign of anything invisible, or is that worn off and do I need to cast it again?
Roll me a perception check. It's still active for now.
I don't think it's been an hour since you cast it.
It hasn't. It is not. It's only been 30 minutes.
Dirty 20 this time.
Cool. Let's see what... Well...
Actually, hold on. I have advantage because I've got mouse. I can't see invisibility, though, so does that not count?
I don't think it does unless they
No,
can
it
see
doesn't.
it.
Okay.
Myers
Never
can,
mind.
as a fun fact.
Yeah, alright.
That sounds a bitch.
I will say, nobody else will be able to sense as far as where she is. If you're looking around, making perception checks to see if you see anything out of place. But she does reveal herself to you, Letari,
Oh, goody.
because you hear a whistle in your head, and you're scanning around, and you look at a tree. It's about 30 feet away. She's just sitting on a branch, kicking her legs. Just wide smile, Not staring at you, though.
Who's she staring at?
She's staring at the Ashmaker.
Do you have a crush on that one or something?
You said that out loud.
Yeah,
Hmm? What?
she likes our new friend.
Oh, good.
Her eyes shift to you, Letari, and you hear the same sound along with the finger to the lips. Shh. And she vanishes.
Good. This is not a game I want to be playing.
Well, it's apparently a game she wants to play.
I will say as well, Stalverk, you smell something.
Oh dear.
No blood.
Do I see it, or is it just in a direction?
You smell it in a direction. It's in a pathway leading off in another exit to the clearing.
So we follow the trail of blood.
It's not like we have any other leads right now.
Try to look, but I don't see any blood.
That way. Smell it.
Oh, right, vampiric.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go stick our
As
foot
you-
in the bear trap.
You know, as you guys begin to walk towards that pathway, David, you hear something behind you and to your right, and if you turn your head in that direction, you see Artigan walking beside you.
Huh.
This place gives me the chills. I have not been to this portion of the Feywild in so long.
Is this in my head, or is this like to my ears out loud?
To your ears out loud, you are the only one that can see or hear him, as none of your other allies react to it.
Right. So I'm going to attempt thinking words at him.
Okay.
Let me do that. I'm gonna close up my house really quick.
That's fair. So I doubt you'll actually know what the hell's going on here then.
I do not, unfortunately. All I know is something is definitely off. That creepy girl in the trees, one of them. But at the same time, not the worst thing. Welcome back.
Remind me, was the possibility of Vecna shenanigans mentioned to David?
I believe all of us know about that.
Yeah,
Okay.
all of you actually, yeah.
Was just making sure before I did words, because I was like going, wait, fuck, was that mentioned? I don't want to player knowledge this shit. Fuck. Okay.
Good to ask.
Apparently there's some kind of god of secrets or some shit around here. Well, that Vecna prick.
Oh,
Yeah,
good.
surprisingly, he hasn't shown up in this area.
This is David mind speaking to his patron.
Oh.
Oh, good.
No one else sees the Fey dude.
Yeah, he's hasn't come to this portion, surprisingly. Not sure. But then again, Feywild is pretty huge. I don't know. It's just.
And I'm
Okay,
guessing
I
big
realize,
enough
like-
to where you haven't. Go on.
Nothing. I was about to admonish your bird for staring at me, even though I gave him to you.
You chose this path.
was trying to get him
I'm
to
assuming
stop
that-
staring at me earlier, but he would not.
Birdseed helps. For a time.
Note. Duly noted.
I'm assuming this place is big enough to where you don't exactly know where our other vampiric friend is.
Actually, no. Unfortunately, one cool thing about the Feywild in particular is it does mask some things. There's certain regions of the place that I can sense beings who enter it or walk through it or who reside within it. Other areas, not so much. Your friends, I believe, are in those types of areas.
Keep that in mind.
For instance, here, the only reason I knew you all were here is because of you.
Fair point.
Otherwise, if I were to close my eyes and go to another part of the Feywild, I would not sense the rest of your friends here.
Alright. Which leads me to my last question. Do you need something
Yeah.
from me or something?
I'm strong.
What I just said made sense to me.
Fair. No, I was just going on a stroll.
Ah?
Figure some idle chit-chat would be nice.
You know, fair. I don't feel like sticking around. I feel like there's about to be a show.
I'll keep an eye out. Not too closely, though. That girl seems to be able to see me as well, which is very...
Yeah.
And you see him make an IRL comparison here. The little Jack Sparrow, like, kind of motion towards a tree.
Hmm. Well, good to know.
Description.
Oh, have fun doing whatever the hell you're doing.
I will. And he, in a blink of green, because just vanishes back. As you guys begin continuing to walk towards, down, you walk a little bit down this pathway that leads from the clearing, and the scent's getting stronger.
Hmm.
And you see something crawling its way out of some little side brush. It's an arm.
I'm gonna cautiously head towards it.
Okay. It's like still pulling its way out.
Is it unattached to a body? Is this like just an arm?
You can't tell. It's like out to the elbow at the moment, out of this brush. You can't tell if it's attached to anything though at the moment.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna
It's
walk
not moving, is it?
over to it. It is.
Oh no, it is.
Oh, okay.
Hello?
Yes, hi, sorry.
No, that's him like trying, like walking up. Hello?
As you walk over to it, the rest of it pulls its way out of the bush and it is not connected to anything.
Neat. Hey guys.
And it's a very familiar odor.
Methinks you are right. Your father is dead.
You see the hand go up, you see the hand kind of go into like a finger motion and it's like the back and forth like no.
Mhm.
I'd like to make another look around, please.
I guess he'll kneel down. I mean, what does it like? Where's the rest of you?
You
Like, it seems to be answering.
Make a perception check, Letari, since you asked that. But as you ask that, Stalverk,
He'll talk to a body part. Why not? This is Stalverk.
it turns its hand and just points down the pathway that you guys are heading in that direction.
Am I supposed to be taking you back to your body?
You assume if this thing was attached to shoulders, its hand goes in the motion of like when you shrug, and it kind of lifts up slightly.
You know, I expected some weird shot, but this is just next level.
Let's go put Humpty Dumpty back together again.
He will like hold out the end of his scythe and wait till it grabs on, and then
It'll grab hold of.
Sure,
It'll grab
we'll
hold of it.
we're gonna take it
And
with us.
It'll have a finger extended. That way it can lead you in the direction.
It's like it's kind of like a weird pet, guys.
Let's not think of it like that. Also, that's a dirty 20, Jay.
Okay. As you're looking around, you don't see anything.
Oh, good.
I'm sorry, all I can think of is the hand from Adam's family.
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
He chose his path.
I know.
Except it's
That's
an
how I got
entire
the
arm.
idea. Yeah, except this one has an arm extended attached to it.
Hey.
Fuzzy is going to fly up, grab onto the scythe, and with his other hand just poke at the hand.
Fun. Yes.
Yes.
Alrighty. Maybe everyone is just concerned about what's going on right now.
No.
No, this is pretty normal for us. I see nothing
You're
wrong with
always
this.
concerned.
I
You're
mean,
never
at least
concerned.
Love you, dude.
the Hound isn't exactly trying to kill us at this particular moment. That's a plus side.
You're oblivious to your concern.
Any of you looking at
I
that?
am withholding
Yeah.
withholding concern until
What,
things are
Jay?
trying to kill us.
Any of you looking at the appendage clinging to Stalverk's scythe?
I mean,
I'm
Stalverk
curious
is.
what- Yeah. I'm mostly just curious to what the fuck Fuzzy is doing to it.
Just staring at it. Tilt with his head tilted. Like, what the fuck? Look, you sense that coming from him, by the way, David. It's just looking
Yeah,
like,
you know.
fuck?
I see nothing wrong with this scenario.
But when you made the comment saying it hasn't tried to kill you all yet, David, any of you looking at the appendage when that is said, it brings its finger in and just puts its thumb up,
See, look,
and then
friend.
and then goes back to pointing.
Now, what I want to know is how the hell can it understand us?
That is a problem for at least 5 seconds down the road.
Good thing that you didn't word it the way I thought you were going to word it for a second.
Let's just
I
go
just-
forward.
I'm sure it's fine.
As you all continue forward, you get to another clearing, and without having roll perceptions, you see a body as far as
I'm so glad I'm not looking because I feel like something stupid was just said.
Fluffy typed in the game chat, we are armed and dangerous.
God damn it.
You are welcome.
I feel like I'm just gonna keep stable now, Aspire.
My brain is in
Anyways,
pain.
yeah, okay,
anyways.
so whose body do we see?
You see a body that's missing an arm?
Mm-hmm.
It's him. He sees you guys approaching and he sees his arm. And he's like, oh, not the group I was expecting to see.
Yes, hello again.
I much appreciate bringing back my arm. I seem to have lost a little bit of blood. I can't exactly see straight, but I can tell who you all are, and I see my daughter. Hello, dear. This is not how I envisioned seeing you all again.
Yeah, what happened and how are you alive?
I don't know to both of those.
Right, he's just gonna walk over with the arm.
He reaches out with his arm that's still attached and grabs hold of the arm. He's like, okay. Well, and you see the hand kind of doing like the little finger, hi there, as far as they wave to him. Also, I don't know why it's doing that.
Oh, it's been communicating with us. That's, always a good sign.
That's kind of strange.
Nah, I don't think so.
I kind of want Fuzzy to land on the ground near him and just stare between the dude and his seemingly sentient arm.
Fair. It just kind of staring back and forth between him.
Yeah, Letari's not like she's aware of what's happening and is semi paying attention with her ears, but she's got a hold of like David's jacket right now, just looking around, making sure Lindell's not around.
Well, you see about that.
Oh, good.
So, look, give me 1 second while I finish up something.
Oh, good.
Okay.
It's perfectly fine. Don't worry. It's yeah, it's fine.
Sure.
Uh-huh.
I'm watching Letari, by the way, just like where she's looking.
So,
'Cause
as
she's
you're
the
looking
one
at-
who can see what's going on.
that's fair.
She's avoiding
You-
Stalverk.
You remember those goggles that Nall gave her when
Uh-huh.
basically like there's another magic sheen to them at this point. That's how I imagine the see invisibility working.
Fair.
Fair.
That is fair.
I forget what all those goggles did.
So as you're looking, your eyes kind of, they catch a glimpse of movement, but not fast enough. As
I don't know where this person is because Stalverk moved over to him.
give me a moment. I'm going to use
Just because of weird passive shenanigans.
This is fair.
I'm gonna use a placeholder. It's kind of funny. It's
Oh
fine.
no.
Not really. It's not funny. It's just a token.
Whee. That works, I guess. I don't appreciate it though, but yeah, that works.
He's just a weary traveler. But no, as you see a flash of movement, sorry, and you see a dull, spectral purple dagger go shooting between all of you
Ah!
and sink directly in his throat.
No?
I'll pull the dagger out, I guess, while Null's running over.
Before you can, that spectral dagger vanishes.
I am looking in the direction that dagger came from.
Same, though.
I will attempt to cure wounds.
Well, you see, that would work. So let me do that sneak attack damage real quick.
Oh.
Because that was a natural 20 on the hit.
Oh god.
No good.
It's fine. She's not an assassin. Kind of.
No, she's something else, and I know what it is, and I don't like it.
Alright, so that's going to be a d4 plus 5. It's going to be 9 total. Plus... Thankfully, it's not a lot of sneak attack damage. There's only... It's only 3d6 sneak attack, so 18 plus 9 is 27. Plus...
Depends on how much health he had beforehand, Huffle. I think he was...
5...
I don't think he was a citizen. At least.
40... 44... 46 points of damage. And then...
Whatever his max is and stuff.
so that was 46 plus 11.
Okay.
57 plus
Jeez.
another 11. 68 points of damage, 22 of its psychic damage.
I would hope he would have had enough health to not insta-die.
You see a lot of blood flowing from this gaping wound in his neck. He is bleeding out quickly. He is not dead yet.
Yeah, no, Null's gonna cure wounds, as I almost knock everything over.
You cast Cure Wounds.
Huffle, he ain't a wizard.
Oh, he ain't dead yet.
That's 10.
He heals 5.
Mm.
Pardon
Don't
the
like
fuck.
that.
Is that enough to at least close the wound?
Oh yeah, the bleeding stops. The wound closes slightly. But you see him kind of, his head still back, and he is extremely paler now from that extremely quick loss of blood. And swinging down from a tree, with another 5 spectral daggers floating around her head. Landell.
Oh, hey, bitch.
Her head tilts. Tilts again.
Okay, so you're not a ghost. Not fully. That's nice to know.
I can't
do this with my own voice. I know there are people that are able to, but I am not one of them. What you hear would be what would be the equivalent of her voice stacked on top of it.
Mm.
Speaking. I was.
Ah,
You all left me to die.
that's fun.
Yeah, and?
Yeah, you kind of attacked us and kidnapped me.
As you say that, Huffle, you see her turn her face. And you see an illusion drop. It is no longer that pale blank expression, white eyes cut across the neck that you saw earlier, Letari, and that the rest of you just saw. It is now normal Lindell. Half of one side of her face is burned. All down her neck. Going into the armor she's wearing. You did, sister.
That seems about right. Okay.
Too bad. I can't deliver the payback that I wish to right now. That's not my job.
Oh, and what is your job?
My job is to pull your attention away from somewhere else.
Mm.
Stalverk and all, are you looking at Lindell?
Yeah.
Null's not.
Or is
Null
Null
ignoring
looking?
her.
Or is
He's
Null
looking at the
looking?
person he's tending to.
Cool. Do me a favor, Null.
Mm-hmm.
Roll me a perception check.
That's 26.
Cool. As you're standing there and you're paying attention, out of the corner of your eye around the tree, you do see another figure apparate out of the shadows with a black iron blade, jagged blade.
Oh no.
That is glowing softly a purple color.
Gorgeous. Great. Fantastic. So excited. Absolutely looking forward to it.
My back's to him at the moment.
Freaking this guy again.
Hi.
Hmm?
Tall, dark person.
You see what you never saw before. This is the first time you've seen this. A grin come across his face. As he holds out the blade and releases the hilt. It shoots from his hand through the center of the tree. Directly into the back of his head.
This is that cleric that almost killed Letari. Huffle.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's probably turned around at this point, noticing Nell's talking to somebody. Yeah.
So where did the blade go?
Through the tree that the guy's leaning against.
Mm-hmm.
Through the back of his head.
Oh, so now he's
This
dead.
guy?
Yes.
Oh,
Ooh.
that'll cost money later.
That was a dick move, but you know. Hi, dark, creepy friend.
Now Singorn doesn't have his military leader.
so much easier to go in and take something when the military is not organized, don't you think?
Was it organized before?
I don't
Oh.
know, we got away.
Very much so.
Wow, you two are not good at this, are you?
Oh. Don't mind Cass too much. He's getting used to his new form.
Cass?
Oh. He didn't tell you? Oh, I'm ashamed of you, Mr. Ashmaker. You told a bunch of our other secrets, but you didn't tell this one. With the Guardian of the Souls dead, it was much easier to pull his soul from the sword and reform him.
Oh.
And now he just wields his blade. By the way, someone should check on the Temple of the Platinum Dragon in Vasselheim. There's quite a few dead clerics and paladins.
Huffle is yelling a thing.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Oh, what's stopping you from killing me? That I'm not allowed to kill you.
I really don't think she cares.
Yeah, I
That's-
honestly don't care either.
That's my new master's job.
Well, good.
If you
You still can't think for yourself.
want to think for myself when he's the one who brought me back.
Forgot. Crazy.
Oh yeah, remember, she follows anybody who pays a little bit of attention to her.
I haven't thought this clearly in a long time.
Oh, sweetie.
That is not a good thing to say because this is not clear.
Also,
It makes sense.
I question why you think this was going to be easy.
I didn't.
Not you. My
Huffle is
sister
saying,
here.
Oh, sweetie, there's really just nothing behind those eyes, is there?
So we're kind of watching between the situation here of the two.
Oh, he's not. Oh, Cass isn't moving.
No, that doesn't mean he's not gonna still watch him.
Although the sword does get pulled from the tree and returns to his hand.
Huffle. So I'm assuming you're near her because you're holding the dagger to her, is what you said. Right, Huffle? I'm assuming. That's what she said, was she's pulled a dagger to her throat.
The answer is yes.
Okay.
I'll just come back again.
Gonna send
And
the
again.
kitty off.
And again. And again. You've always been a cocky little one, haven't you, sister? Without realizing the dangers that you're approaching.
Oh, we gotta have confidence, why not?
As she says that, a small cage appears around her neck.
Hmm?
You betrayed us, old man. He wants what he
kept alive. As for you, before I collect him, Huffle, I need you to make me a strength saving throw.
Poor Huffle.
Oh, good. that, that wizard rogue feel, though.
15, 20, 25. That's fine.
Let's see what happens. Ugh.
10.
Weird.
Okay. I don't want to fight you. I really don't.
No, Jesus.
All I want is what I came here for, because I knew you were coming. And she's going to look at Ashmaker. After the reason I had you make a strength saving throw, Huffle, you get tossed about 70 feet away from her.
Oh, wow, that's a far distance.
As her hair flares up around her and her eyes flare.
Question, can I catch her? People within 60 feet.
She's going this direction.
Yeah.
Oh.
Null is within 60 feet of Huffle. If she's going this direction, she's going to be even closer. Telekinesis.
Dope. Sure.
He'll probably
You
catch her
can
more
catch
like
her.
somewhere back here. He doesn't want her hitting
Gotcha.
anything.
As soon as Huffle leaves that area, she turns her eyes back to Ashmaker and casts Soul Cage.
You know...
That's how you like it.
We're
Followed by a 9th level Disintegrate.
Oh.
Okay. Excellent. Quickly.
It's just him.
Madam, you are annoying.
I need to make a roll. Because he did not succeed that. That was a fail. Cool. 76 points of damage. But there might also be another. I want to make sure I get this correct. It's easier for me to have the actual pulled up instead of just trying to read the spell description that it gives me. Yeah. Because he didn't sleep. That 76 points of damage.
Just try to counter spell. She's trying to counter spell it.
45, 50.
55. 50, 55. Between 50 and 55, yeah, you can try. Oh, it's...
Fair.
Oh, no, that's fine. You can try. You can try too. But she can also use her reaction
Mm.
to counterspell your counterspell.
Oh dear.
Lovely.
Thankfully, however, she can't cast it higher than 5th level.
So there's a chance, is what you're saying.
There is a chance. Absolutely, there's a chance.
Go ahead and roll as far as to try and counterspell the disintegrate. And you're casting at 6th level. That is an 18 on the die, plus 5 for 23.
Which
To
means they're
counterspell your 6th level counterspell.
So it doesn't matter anymore. Because that beats it, doesn't it?
It does.
So the counterspell
Yeah,
doesn't
it's
go off.
10 plus the spell level, basically.
Yep.
Well, what it's cast at, essentially.
And the way
Unless it's
to
above.
the check is D20 roll plus spellcasting modifier.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So how
Which
much
for her is
damage does
charisma.
he... So what happens to him?
It did 76 points of damage, but he did not sleep the night before.
I don't know what that means.
It disintegrates him. He had 25 hit points.
Motherfucker.
All magical items, however, fall to the ground, unharmed. His soul, however, shoots from its location to the cage around her neck.
Can we just...
Oh, that's not good.
I know that she'll come back, but can we just get rid of her real quick and then we'll deal with her when she comes back?
Fine by me.
Sure.
Agreed.
Give me a strength check.
Strength check?
Because she's also within 60 feet.
You're correct. Alright, let's do this.
So we're
That
probably
is
gonna look
bad.
back at our cleric friend behind us. What do you want?
You look back at him. He's not there anymore.
Oh, our friend left.
Eh.
So move him over here to get him. Say he's not there. So that is a 13 total.
Yeah, she succeeds, actually, because I rolled a 2 and a die plus 6.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
I actually thought she was gonna fail it because that's a flat roll for her.
She would have if I didn't roll a fucking 2.
There. Okay.
Oh,
Before
geez.
you can cast that, however, Huffle, I need you all to roll me initiative.
Yeah,
That telekinesis attempt is what kicked it off.
I get this horrible feeling our knight friend is still gonna
Oh, no.
play with us.
Oh, yeah.
No, you beautiful bastard.
Oh.
Jesus.
Well,
Come back to.
that's, you know.
If this isn't a beautiful name to be typing back on this again.
Nope, wait, that's not right. Ah,
Oh, nice time to save there, buddy. Hey, no.
there we go.
Oh, hi, friend. How long does telekinesis last
Just
again?
gonna move this guy over here
A
now,
minute, I think.
and this guy as
I
well.
think so too. No, sorry, 10 minutes.
Is he? Oh shit! Right. Okay.
I assume Fuzzy went back to David.
Oh yeah, sorry about it. Yeah.
And Soot goes in the pocket.
Fuck it.
Yeah, there's a reason. You know what I need to start doing, Mars? You just pick up the mouse and fly off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Null saw what was going on over there with the Huffle situation, so he moved closer, so he was within range for things. He's like,
They
Stalverk
"Oh, go parlay."
can usually get places, or at least be close enough to cast easily. Depending on if he just wants to, like, play around, make her suffer, or end it quickly.
Cool. So, I'll let the player go first. But before we start that, give me one moment, because I need to do a thing.
Hmm. Ah.
Good.
But I need to turn down the battle music slightly. Because as battle begins, lightning and thunder and rain as the clouds go dark.
I swear it wasn't me.
As her hair is still flying around behind her and her eyes are still glaring.
Oh, this is gonna suck.
25. We're gonna attempt that again.
Telekinesis again?
Yeah.
Alright, so another strength
Oh,
check.
we're not gonna be using that white die anymore because that one isn't
That's
funny.
fair.
I don't think she can bypass us with a flat roll.
You don't think she can
That's
beat it with a flat roll?
25.
Okay, I won't even roll then. That's fine.
Target is considered restrained, and I can move her up to 30 feet.
Okay.
Anywhere you want her.
Huffle, you want her over by us?
Put her like right here. So that way,
Oh god, the double lightning.
yeah, we'll do that. Just whoop.
I gotta make sure my audio things here are both going to be on a loop. Gotta make sure of that real quick. Alright, is that it for now?
Bonus action, I'm going to eat a macaroon.
I just have him eat his first thing
Yeah.
until he has to have the second
I
one.
didn't eat mine yet, unfortunately.
Mm.
But now he has. And I don't have very many. I don't have as many bonus actions, to be fair. So
Fair.
that's all I got.
Okay.
Actually, I might just move 5 feet towards on a straight line.
So here's a fun fact, apparently, about Restrained. It does nothing to their ability to spell casting.
Yeah.
No.
Also, with a spell like attack roll, that's the only thing that really affect. Saves? No. It's fine.
Hush.
Oh,
What?
you. Oh gosh.
She's gonna look at you, Huffle. Then look over at Null, Letari, and David.
No.
And looks over at Stalverk. Back to you, Huffle. I need a con save.
From?
Huffle.
Good.
And this is when Huffle dies. No, I'm kidding.
Why? Ay, 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 ay.
Oh no.
That does not beat the DC of 19. As she casts negative energy flood.
Ooh. How did I jinx you? You've been rolling poorly. How's that my
I
fault?
was say, wait a minute, you've been rolling poorly. Don't play Fox on that one.
Good catch. I will say this, just a reminder to Huffle. Remember, you had that necklace that when you cast a spell, you gain a charge. And when you expend it, you can get resistance to the trigger your damage type. Just in case she decides she wants that.
Fair. So that is going to be 11 plus 10, 21, plus 8, 29, plus 12. That is 41 points of necrotic damage.
That's spicy meatball.
Yeah. Negative energy flood is a fun Xanathar spell.
Nice.
Nice. What else does she have? Hmm. That's it. That's all she can do. Huffle, it's your turn. Okay. To fill you in, Aspire, Huffle just took 41 points of necrotic damage from negative energy flood. Wrong. This person isn't
So many
bad.
things. So many things.
Lightning bolt at 5th level. Dex save 17. That means
Disadvantage.
she has disadvantage because she is restrained.
Huzzah! I am helping.
Well, that's 15s on both die. Plus 5. That is a 20.
Double or fuck.
Oh, realize.
Does she have evasion?
I don't think she's high
Oh.
enough for that. Is she?
Depends on how level rogue she is, yeah.
Ah,
I don't
It's a
think they
pretty
get
decent level rogue.
she does
It's-
not yet.
It's like 7 or 9, something like that.
Yeah.
Player knowledge, she's only 5 levels rogue.
Mm.
So no, she does not have evasion. She still takes half damage.
Yay. 'Cause I'll be honest, I don't know how one evades when you're held aloft in the air, but no, that's
Yeah, no,
how D&D
no.
logic works.
Right, so it was 34 total. Was that before or after being halved? Before. So she takes 17 points of lightning damage. That was fun. What's next? I believe that might be it for Huffle. Since I know one action, gotta love action economy. Welcome back, Drag. Oh, good, buddy. So, Stalverk.
Quick clarification, you said it's like nice and stormy.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
I know exactly why you're asking.
I'm gonna
so
cast
do it.
Call Lightning at 8th level. Which will give me 9 because it adds an extra D10 in Stormy Weather.
What kind of save is that?
That is a dex save.
And that's a disadvantage, so she is still up.
That is a concentration.
So the only way I'm going to answer this, and it's the only acceptable way right now. The answer of did she pass? 9.
9.
That was a 9 on the die.
Oh, she's just...
Roll that fucked up damage.
Yeah, you know? Woo! 71.
That
And as
of the lightning bolt.
He'll hold on to his bonuses for now. Right now, he's just like, I'm just gonna fuck you up from over here because I don't need to be near you.
I never wanted to deal with you in the first place. I don't want to get near you.
Yeah, he'll just slip her off. And that'll be his turn.
David, it's your turn.
Cool.
God, that was a lot of 9s in that set of rolls.
Fuck it. I'm gonna torch this bitch. I need a dex save.
A dex save. Okay. Damn, all of you in your fucking dex saves, well, all because Null has her crap.
I was gonna do this anyway. But...
1 is the loneliest number. That is a natural 1.
Oh, that's good. That's great.
Isn't that
She's fucking immolated right now. Let's see.
Holy shit!
So, like, my boyfriend's actually hot right now? Like, on fire hot?
Ha 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 ha
No,
ha.
Lindell is on. Lindell is being lit on fire by the boyfriend.
Okay.
So
I
that
can't
correct?
even remember which spell sets
You're-
you on actual fire.
I feel like Stalverk
The one
isn't
that
taking
sets
this
me on fire is
seriously.
investiture flame.
Yeah.
Burn the fuck out of you.
I feel like
That would be
Stalverk
next
isn't
week.
taking this seriously. He's just like chilling. Just
Come here, dice bot, rolly chat of diciness. 29. That's gonna be 30 points of the burn.
Okay. She's
And
bloody.
she is on fucking fire.
And she is on fire, and she is bloody.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Hey. Hey.
Yeah, that's all I got.
Alright, Letari.
Hello. Okay, 1 second.
Hello there.
Making decisions because I haven't used grit in a bit, and now might be a great time. The problem is,
Well, you do have an advantage, so there's that.
true, she is held still. That is useful.
So that helps for whatever you're planning.
I
This is
just,
gonna be interesting.
I see. I just have to pick. I'm trying to decide which one first. Oh, okay, that's the misfire score for that. Okay. She's just gonna pull Enemies out and going to pump 2 grit into this for Violent Shot. Which is expend 1 or more grit to enhance the volatility of the attack. For each grit expended, the attack gains a +2 to the firearm's misfire score. If the attack hits, I can roll 1 additional weapon damage die per grit spent when doing damage. So,
You know?
advantages gonna help you because it'll keep me from breaking the gun.
Fair.
Okay.
Let's see if you can hit her.
That would be, I would really, really hope a 29 hits.
Correct.
Alright, so...
I'm kidding. You hit.
Yeah.
If a 29 did not hit, that means your AC is 30. That is not this fight yet.
Okay, right, I get to add an extra damage die to this.
Dude, don't you? Because you put 2 key into
Yes, 2.
group into it?
Yes,
Yes.
I get to add 2. Now, question, Jay. Because this is Edimus, it technically has 2 damage types.
Mm-hmm.
I need to know if I am only adding 2 damage die to the piercing, if I'm adding 2 damage die to the psychic, or if I can add 2 damage die to both.
Well, I will tell you one thing. Add 2 damage die to the piercing.
Okay.
Rolling psychic.
Say what?
Don't bother rolling psychic.
Ah, crap.
She is immune to psychic damage.
Oh, that's fun. That is fantastic. Un momento, por favor. As I'm grabbing D10s. Ah! That's a caltrop.
That is the opposite of a D10.
It fell on the floor. It fell on the floor. It was kind of important that I
yes.
picked that up.
Ah, yes, it is a D4
no.
until you drop it on the floor. Then it becomes a caltrop.
Don't worry. You'll find it. If you didn't find it, you would have found it later.
I did. I found
It's like
it.
dropping Legos.
Yeah, what's
you
worse?
Don't find it initially.
What's worse?
Still,
D4s or Legos on the floor?
it depends on what type of Lego.
Eddie.
So that is 24 points of piercing damage.
24 points of piercing. Cool, cool. Okay. She's
Yeah,
out of triple digits.
Cool, and noticing that the psychic didn't have any effect on her. She's swapping guns. She'll take out bad news for her second attack. No grit on this one.
Okay.
I'm glad I have advantage. Okay, bad news. That is another 29.
That hits. Roll for damage.
Alright. Sorry, trading out D10s for D12s. Ooh! Oh no, that is a... I think that's a 9. Yes, that's a 9. Okay, hold on. Math! Uh, 26 points of piercing.
26 points of piercing. Okay.
And she will use her bonus action to reload. And then movement to not be in a clump with a spellcaster, so she's going to try.
Fair, good. That's very good.
20.
I need to open up the thing.
And that'll be my turn.
Alright. See, I believe it is now Null's turn.
Could I make a check to see how if he knows how that soul cage around her neck works?
Sure, let me pull up the spell. Because there is a slight alteration because that cage is connected to somebody directly, but the spell snatches the soul of a humanoid as it dies and traps it inside the tiny cage you used for the material component. A someone's soul remains inside the cage until the spell ends or until you destroy the cage, which ends the spell. While you have a soul inside the cage, you can exploit it to any of the ways described below. You can use it to trap soul up to 6 times, once you explode soul for 6 times, whatever. It is essentially trapped inside the cage, which make a perception check.
That's only gonna be a 10.
It's only a 10. That's high enough
because of the coloring of her armor and everything, you had initially seen the little small glowing soul orb that was in it is gone.
Well, there goes that plan.
In its place is a small glowing purple orb.
Another soul?
You don't know.
Okay, well... No offense, but fuck this. 5, 10, 15, 20. Dropping concentration and telekinesis. Bonus action, Tasha's otherworldly guys. And we're gonna smack her twice. Ah, that's natural.
So what?
That's a natural 20.
Okay.
We're gonna pump the smite into this.
Okay.
Is she undead at all for the purposes of me rolling dice?
No, actually.
Cool. He'll make note of this. Where is touch? So I did a spell I used. Alrighty. Also expending a 4, so that's another 5. D8. Plus a D8 for the sword. 5. 6. That's, for the first hit, 96 points of radiant damage.
Welcome back, Aspire. So Null,
Yes.
question for you.
Oh dear.
Mm-hmm.
That spell does what to you? As far as the Tasha's Otherworldly guys? What resistances or immunities does it give you?
Immunities to necrotic and radiant damage. And the charmed condition.
Cool. I need to count how far everybody is real quick. 30. 30. 20, 30. Okay, so only 2 of you are going to get affected by this. Because she had 52 hit points left before you did that.
Mm-hmm.
I need dexterity saving throws from both Huffle and Null.
Okay.
Because as you do what you just did, the purple orb inside of the cage begins to grow brighter.
Is this a magical effect? Or a spell? Because
It's more an explosion.
Okay. I just want to know because Spellguard is advantage for those things.
I will say it's an explosion, but it's going to be doing psychic damage.
Okay, so let's see. Dexterity saving throw, that's a 14. Do I fail?
It's 14. So 14 for you, 10 for Huffle. Both of you fail. I need
I will
the
use
buffs.
favored by the gods.
Alright, you go ahead and see if you can do that.
15 plus. That's now a 19.
That still fails.
It was worth a shot. That was a 2 and a 3.
Oh god, yeah, it was a good thought. That's the thing. It's
Could have
very
brought
good
it
thought.
number 8.
It could have, which would have been terrifying. Let me roll this down.
With happy HP.
Holy fuck! Hopefully
Yeah,
you're
Huffle.
unconscious.
Oh,
You might want to use that resistance thing.
Yeah, you might want it, because that's 72 points of psychic damage. As this orb explodes in a 30-foot radius.
The last thing he's gonna say is he's like stabbing her. He's like, look forward to meeting you again and doing this all over.
I'm like, yeah. So I'm assuming you use the resistant thing then.
Yeah, if not, she's down. She's down by 3. If she if she didn't.
He's gonna go ahead and hold the concentration on it just in case. But he's just gonna sit down
Okay.
by the lovely friend body here next to him.
Fair, very fair.
So what do we do about this one?
And with money, I could attempt to bring him back.
A nerd to try.
Awful, you're going to heal for 7 days. I can't do that.
Fair.
That's fine.
What? I'm concerned. What? Hold up.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Huh?
Totally fine. I have to make one other roll real quick.
I'm gonna walk over to where our friend's stuff is and start gathering it up.
Okay. I sent you something. Fox.
I saw.
Okay.
That's what. I'm
Mhm,
concerned.
So first, what I rolled, as you guys are, as you guys are looking around, as far as Letari, you're gathering stuff up. I'm certain you're probably, well, you don't do anything with her body because it kind of fades away, which is a familiar sight to some of you. Stalverk,
Uh-huh.
you've sat against a tree.
Hmm.
I messaged you that because I did roll a 19.
Oh. Okay. Thank you for the warning, I guess. This is gonna hurt, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yes, it will. You feel a piercing pain in your left shoulder. Give me a second because this is going to be some damage. Ooh.
So remember, when I made a comment about somebody not being gone? I think that's what's going on here.
Yeah.
Do you want to know another fun fact about this sword, by the way, Fox?
Probably not, but sure.
Sword of Cast is a magic longsword that grants a +3 bonus to attacking damage rolls made with it. It scores a critical hit on a roll of 19 or 20 and deals an extra 2d10 slashing damage to undead.
Ow! 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 Hold up! Ow! This is good.
So that's a D8 plus 5. Because long sword, so I need a calculator.
Stalverk is not used to actual pain.
I need an actual calculator for this, because my god, this is bitter.
Oh.
See,
Please help
let's
me.
move that over there to the corner. Plus 20. Was that? It radiant damage. 5d8. 1 plus 6. Plus 48. Was that? Okay, now I roll the damage. So that is going to be a d8 twice. That's 7 plus 5 plus 12. Alright. I'm sorry, I guess this is a lot of math. Oh boy. What's that? Need the d8s here. Need 2 more. Where are the d8s? I know.
How many dice does this involve? Hold on.
Well, see, the sword does a d8. It does an extra 2d10 to slashing. There's something called a radiant smite.
Oh, ow. That's a pain he hasn't felt in a while.
Yeah. I just think
That's
this is
the
way
paladin.
more painful than that paladin.
Yeah, that paladin hurt.
Yeah.
16.
Ow.
28.
Oh.
32. 36. So off the bat, that's 145 points of damage.
Is that without the radiant or with the radiant? Doubled.
Oh, fuck.
I have to
You're right.
ask because
I
that's
forgot
gonna hurt.
something. I need to do math again. Let's see. Thank God there's a history button on this thing.
Yeah, right.
Let's see. So 13 plus 20 is where it started, so that's 33. The 48 needs to be doubled, so 48 plus 48 is 96. So, calculator. Pulling up another calculator here to fix my other calculator's mistake.
I feel like the sword didn't hit his shoulder at this point.
It might not have. So...
That's a fair warning to you guys on that one.
Plus
That's not good.
96 equals 129.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 129 before I actually rolled damage.
Oh, pain!
After I rolled damage, that became plus 12.
You know, I'll be honest with you, I've been waiting for the fucking idiot, the asshole that would do the radiant hit to him.
16.
We all knew it was coming someday.
And then there was another plus 72. How many hit points does Stalverk have?
212 right now? Because of the temp HP.
That's 229 points of damage.
Oh, and... Yeah, I'm not even gonna ask because I feel like I already know what it's gonna say.
That is radiant damage to a vampire.
Mm-hmm.
That dropped him to 0 hit points.
Oh, no.
Oh, fuck.
Ow?
You notice the storm clouds clear up. The spell you know was cast was being concentrated on by Stalverk. So those of you who weren't looking at him before, turn and see a glowing dark purple longsword protruding through his chest. Which, yeah, at that point, it went through his heart.
That's not even a able reaction. That's just an instant ow and gone.
That is a radiant longsword designed to kill an undead lich god that just pierced his heart. Also, I realize saying undead and lich in the same sentence is a little overkill.
I mean,
Well, yes, the sword is also overkill, but this is his sword.
Is there even a body?
Oh, there's a body.
Can I tell if he is dead?
I will say,
Or bleeding out?
you were told what this guy was capable of when he cut down 30 plus guards. None of them had a soul left. Which you begin to see the form of a glowing white orb, similar to that of Ashmaker's going to Lindell. Begin to looks like it's getting soaked into the sword, and then it pulses out and is gone. And you see first a tilt of the head, like a what kind of look.
His soul
He
belongs to
vanishes,
somebody
sword in
else.
hand, and Stalverk flops forward, dead.
What? Huh?
All right.
By the way,
the
the
sword and shove it up his ass.
other roll I made. Fox, do you have a character sheet handy?
Oh no. Okay. Where's Lily?
What timing?
Yeah, his soul technically belongs to Lilith.
It does. Loaf is still alive.
Well, it was very quick to collect that.
Weakened and damaged as she is not going to allow
Yeah.
her champion's soul to be claimed by this thing.
That's fair.
Hey, no, have fun talking to Loth like Rin always talked to the Raven Queen. Like, hey, hi, I know you need him. He made a promise. Yeah, got it. I need him, please. I
There's
require
no.
him.
I need him. He's coming back, and I don't care.
he's coming
I
back,
will
and
go
you're
over and
technically
kick you in the
killable
groin
right now.
and take him.
Yeah, but the problem with that, David, is that guess who has to protect her?
Yeah.
Let's
yeah.
not.
Yeah, let's not threaten to kill Loth.
Listen, Huffle.
No.
I want to talk about it, but yes.
That is very much death number 3.
Because technically he died again when he became a vampire. So this will be number 3.
In all technicalities. Many technicalities.
Which these two wander into the clearing. She heard the commotion of the multiple lightning strikes and the blast of necrotic energies. And, yeah. And that's the first thing Raven sees. Is Stalverk fall forward.
Wow! Hi! What?
How cool. We're leaving.
Hi, Lily. What do you mean can you not fix him here? Or what?
It takes an hour.
I'm guessing no.
Do you want to spend an hour here?
I don't know. Brain's not working right now.
I would much rather
I don't.
I would much rather we not. don't mean to hurry you guys, but there was something chasing us.
What do you mean
if
there's
you don't
something
want to-
chasing you?
It's a creature.
Grab
It's not
me.
it's not the weird dragon thing. Okay. Grabs hold of Lily's hand and starts.
I'm assuming
pulling her
Stalverk
forward.
doesn't count as a person anymore, technically.
He does. He definitely does.
Does he?
I clicked.
Does his body stay there? Question mark?
Actually,
3, 4.
'Cause he's a vampire. Don't they turn to dust?
Actually, true. Yeah.
Unless you gentle repose the body.
Yeah, unless you gentle repose the body, which
I do not have.
That's a cleric.
I scoop them up in a bag.
Actually, does
Okay.
Lily have that?
how about say double check? Because
I don't know.
it's not instant him turning to ash because this was a one-shot melee kill, not a big blast of radiant fuck you.
She does not.
I mean, it's still
She has resurrection, but not that.
gotcha.
As do I.
I also have to
So-
level her up, but I'm not going to do that now because she.
Fair, very fair.
Action restores any missing body parts. I'm assuming missing a body is a
Body
missing body
count.
part.
The body count, yeah, the body missing that's a lot of body parts, yeah. As they all gather around you, I will say the last thing you pick up is the necklace that he was wearing. The one of the spider, as far as that marked him as Wolf's champion. You, I'm assuming, casting plane shift
Yeah.
with one of the items you had to tune to the material plane.
Yeah. I think you can kind of think of a location if you know one.
You can. You won't always land in the area you were thinking of. You could. That is going to be determined by a roll by me.
Yeah.
But you will always appear close to it. You won't appear like several miles away from it. You will see where you're trying to think of going.
Given his current mindset, the place he would think of is the Serenray Temple in Whitestone.
Alright. You guys gather around. Grab hold of Null. And I'm going to roll this die. Because it's a pike die.
I'm just gonna sadly move his token over here.
To the side there, yeah. So
Just-
that is a 19 on a D20. You won't appear at the temple. You will appear a couple streets over.
What level of smite was that? Because ow!
That would be so with a paladin's smite ability.
Yeah, it does extra to undead, I think.
It does. It does an extra D8 to undead.
Yeah. It's already like 3D something.
It
and-
maxes at 5 before the undead die.
Yeah, and then the max is at 6 with the undead.
Yeah.
Ow!
That's still all.
Yeah.
Pain. Suffering.
It's fine. Null's just promised to shove it up his ass and then pull it out for his mouth.
Good news is Stalverk probably didn't even feel a thing.
You know?
He probably felt like a small pain for a second and then was just gone.
The initial piercing into the back, through the back, and that's it.
Alright, Null felt the pain.
That's fair!
All
Yeah.
of you felt the pain. That's all it.
Yeah.
It's fine. Like I said, you appear there a couple streets over, and you rush towards the temple. I'm assuming
Mm-hmm.
everyone else in tow. You make it to the temple. Sitting out on the steps of the temple is Pike. Okay. Without you even saying anything, she turns and pushes open the doors and is
bolting as fast as her gnome legs can carry her.
We don't go to church unless somebody's dead.
Okay.
I'm just saying. Like that's just the best way to describe this group. And the reason Pike turned around and pushed open the doors is because somebody's got to be dead. You guys don't run to the church just because somebody's dead.
I had to find her.
Yeah.
I hear the anger in Null's voice, Fluffy's voice. I feel the pain in my own heart. This is fine.
Yeah.
Lily doesn't understand what's going on. So it's really hard to suddenly feel emotion and then not feel emotion at the same time.
Totally.
No.
You guys get in there. She quickly, with the help of a couple other people, begin to set up preparations for a resurrection ceremony. She sets up on this big stone altar, starts setting up candles and everything, setting up the supplies, and you have the ashes, so you put them on the altar table.
Yeah, he'll put the ashes on the one side. He'll place the scythe, and the other side he'll place the necklace. Not in the ashes, mind you. But like,
Quick side note: there was no scythe.
no, okay.
Oh, good.
No, Null's not going to think about that at the moment. No, wouldn't think about that at the moment. So you'll put the necklace like kind of next to him, or the ashes.
Mhm.
If you need the money for the diamond, I have it.
No need. Points one of her assistants over towards a cabinet. At this point, I think they've stocked up on diamonds. Because of some other adventuring idiots.
That's fair.
And they bring over the diamonds you need for it. And Pike will grab your arm as you go to begin the ritual.
Just stand over it. Or float over here.
Mhm. I will say, I'm not going to require any sort of offering in the sense of asking him to come back or anything of that nature. To be fair, this is the first time actually doing a resurrection ritual on this campaign, so hey guys, you've
Yeah, because the other one was a revivify.
yeah. Revivifies are kind of, hey, you're back. Resurrection's a, shit. I will say, Null, you can make your case while you are casting the spell, however.
He's basically just gonna, like, as he's guessing spell. Alright. Gonna need you to give him back. Or I can come in there and drag him out. One or the other. And you know my track record with being afraid of things is not.
Go ahead and roll me intimidation. I would say with disadvantage, but she is still very hurt, very forced it
After
probably
grog.
several grog punches because somebody was gone, and he said, "Fix them."
Did it not?
He needs him more, apparently.
Isn't you have more use here?
We're supposed to go to them. Because whatever she's asking of him, he might not be able to do alone.
What does that even mean? What?
The fuck if I know? Fuck all this. Why the fuck are we in the middle of all this shit? You're a nervous fucking wreck. You are oblivious to everything. You, no offense, have anger management issues. I'm a fucking cook! I'm a fucking cook from a fucking farming village. Why else?
No. Every hero's path is not start with them being a hero from the beginning.
Not a hero.
Neither were we. Vax and Vex were a couple of thieving kids. Grog came from a Goliath clan that pillaged and murdered. I was just a cleric for a city. I was a cleric for Western. Percy was a noble child. Keyleth was a girl who's supposed to become the leader of her tribe. Give me 1 second. Brain is trying to count here, make sure I didn't forget anyone.
Scan them.
And yeah. And Scanlan was just somebody who traveled around and fucked anything that walked. We weren't heroes. We weren't heroes, but we needed to be. None of you were heroes until you needed to be.
Still not a hero.
You have done more for people than you know. No. Any of you
have all done more than you know. You may think you have failed in parts, even in shortcomings. You have not failed. You have protected many people. You are heroes. And you said, she said, go to them. Then go to them.
Where is that exactly?
Say it again.
Where is that exactly?
Well, I'm assuming you meant Lolth, because I think you all said he served.
Yep.
The Underdark. Start there, and then make your way through until you find her part of the Underdark, which overlaps with the Abyss.
What could be this with all that? No.
Yes.
You keep saying we're not heroes, and sure, we're
That
not.
wasn't at all what I said.
You
I
said
said
you're not
I'm
a hero,
not.
but you are his husband. Right?
Yes.
So don't be a husband, don't be a hero, be his husband. I don't know a lot about marriage and love and stuff, but from my understanding, from what you and Stalverk have shown, you do anything for them, and you support them in whatever they need.
If I may, be more than a husband. Be his hero.
That was a different voice.
Not intentionally.
Okay. I was about to say, that was accented. What?
Don't worry about it. That voice doesn't yet. No, that was not intentionally accented.
I'll be his husband. I'm not going to be anyone's hero. Because heroes don't do what I'm going to do.
Do I want to know?
Heroes do what they think they need to do.
Usually for the good of something. Mine's not.
Whatever you think you're going to do is not good to anyone else. I can guarantee it's good to people. Whether you want to admit it or not. We'll keep this safe. Go to him. Take care of whatever needs to be taken care of. And maybe, just maybe, he will return with you. Or before you, or after you. I don't know how this sort of stuff works. Vax came back on his own. We weren't supposed to get him back.
I told her exactly what would happen if she didn't return him. I would drag him back.
She may let you do that because she might think you'd be funny. As I said, we'll keep this body safe. It'll await a soul's return. As she turns around to go grab a sheet, you hear her not facing you guys say, "Look on the bright side. You were looking to try and figure out how to cure him of vampirism, weren't you?"
Not like this.
Oh, trust me.
Well, that's one way to do it.
Things that you want happen a different way. Sometimes death fixes a lot of things quicker than other ways that were possible. I should know. And she turns with a sheet and covers the body.
I would just like to say, ow.
Hmm?
I would just like to say, ow, my heart.
Yeah.
Twice, technically.
Yeah.
Because I got
Yeah.
stabbed in the heart.
Yeah.
And I'll walk away.
Fair? Y'all is upset.
Yeah?
Little bit. Fairly
say.
so.
I mean, it wouldn't be any different if Letari had to deal with this. And, like, his patron was like, nah, fam, you gotta come here.
No, trust me. I've been thinking about if Rin had been told no.
And there was always the chance that she could have been told no because he was supposed to do things.
I will
So
say,
yes, no, he is rightfully angry.
due to wanting to get things set up and needing to talk with Fox about what Miss Lolth wants of her champion. This is where we're going to end tonight.
Good. Good.
And we'll see as far as about next week. We'll talk about it, guys. I'm considering possibly skipping next week's session. Just to make sure I have everything for this trip to the Underdark prepared.
That's a fun place.
You know.
And I want to do it justice. So I need to find sounds.
You also gotta find.
Night Huffle.
Yeah.
Nightfall.
Also gotta go through the
Hey,
process
everyone.
of finding.
Sweet. That also.
Night stream.
Mhm.
Nice dream.